This story is called Cake Boy. When no one is looking, a boy with a backwards cap whose hands smell of tractor grease steals into his father's kitchen to make a cake. He hesitates when he thinks of what his old man will say, something about poofters and skirts and pick up a football. But the golden thread, that same magic that pulls a song from his throat when he rides by the river, drops down out of nowhere and weaves its tapestry again. He gathers the ingredients while keeping an eye on the back paddock, an ear out for the rumble of the old truck. Milk, eggs, vanilla, sugar. He eases the flour out from its spot in the cupboard and takes a bowl out too, making sure to remember where everything goes and which way the labels face. He turns the oven on and greases the tin. It's so quiet. Nothing but the sound of the oven fan whirring, the ticking as the old thing heats up, a bird landing on the gutter. His hands remember how everything goes. They work as if stuck back in time, there in the kitchen with her. He imagines her steadying the bowl while he mixes, a long strand of wavy brown hair hanging over her patient smile, then her grousing at him about the flour on the floor. He smiles, and the smile seems to loosen him. His wrists move like dancers. A pirouette of salt leaves thumb and finger from up high. He gets lost and dreamy being there with her and begins humming a quiet tune, and the tune makes him sway. Toe prints, brown swirly lines in the floorboard flour. He takes the cake out of the oven and rests it on the cooling rack. When the cake is cool, he spreads buttercream icing all over it. Wide-eyed, he leans in close, glides the knife, twists the plate. The cake crumbles up from beneath the icing, leaving dirty tracks in the surface beneath the silver blade. Again and again, he smooths it down, covers the crumbs. The tiny hundreds and thousands that don't stick in the icing bounce over the counter and come to rest in the cracks of the kitchen floor, the lip of the dog's bowl, beneath 3 brown bananas near the kettle, the fins of the unopened letters by the phone. They tinkle in the sink and then go silent. He stands back, hands on hips, tilts his head, and a tiny smile appears at the corners of his mouth. The sprinkles that manage to stay in the icing are in clumps like a rash, but he knows it'll taste good. He licks his finger, and the faint diesel aftertaste makes him move to the window again. It's quiet. The field is empty. No sound from the shed. A willy wagtail with bobby-pin legs lands on the veranda rail and waves her black flags. She waves and waves, then flies away. He freezes, stares into the distance. His eyes pop open wide. Footsteps, the weight of him, filling the room, everything. He's suddenly aware of the bench top covered in pantry debris and batter, the teetering ladder of bowls, the hundreds and thousands everywhere. The mess.